Yeah, what's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you might be able to hear me now. Maybe. But, today I was kind of hoping that we would get into a little bit of what we call God. In a sense of what is it? Who is it? Is it an it? Or is it the most divine? I mean, there's no words for it. Anyways, just consider it this. This is his palace, and we are his guests. And that being said, this is all a learning experience on what it means to respect, how to be a guest in somebody else's home. And eventually, when we show that, we get our own home, place that we could call our own, but we have to understand what God is first and how this is all possible. And one thing I'd like to point out is that the Matrix is a theory or an idea basically that constructs the universe being this digital universe, right? That is all frequencies and channels and electric currents and, you know, code. If that idea is a familiar one for you guys, that's a good one to go on. Basically, God is this place. And this place is so much more than just what we see and know. But this is, you know, a unique circumstantial situation. I don't know, man. Anyway, we're not getting into that part, but God would be this place. And so, that being said, that God is this place, He is living in the fragments that He gives us that are what we are. And they're a piece of Him, and that's our soul. And as our soul is very much a part of who we are and how we act and who we're being, what we love, what we choose to do, how we choose to do it, just basically our whole feeling on what it is that we're experiencing right now. Uh, I just got, sorry, caught off track there. So basically, let's get back on point. God is this place. We are borrowed energy is a good term. Like if He decides to give us what we are for all eternity, then you're no longer borrowed. You're eternal. So everything is earned and everything is given in due time. Nothing comes easy, but things do last forever. And God is is that thing. And what dictates what does and does not continue to exist or coexist with everything that God loves and maintains and produces and blesses and has for his own value, because we're valuable to Him. This is all so special. Okay, so ultimately, now that we know that this place is God, then we understand that, yeah, He really can know all things, being the fact that He is all things. This place, He's the air we breathe, He's the animals we love, He's the people we love, people we don't love, whatever, everything. The chair that we sit in, He's the car that we drive, He's everything. He's, if there's a heaven and hell, then He's both sides, except maybe I don't know what the agreement is between, those are their deals, but ultimately He experiences all the pain and all of the sorrow, and He experiences everything that we are all experiencing because He's in it with us. He's living the moment with us. He is part of us, and He wants to no longer have sorrow and pain and anguish and suffering and slavery, and He just wants to fix the whole the whole program back to uh, perfect platform. Period. The end. I mean, the truth is that our best and most valuable contribution to God in this whole plan is to believe in it, to believe that God is a part of us, that we are indeed that God because He lives in us and we choose to be that person that is God, that we know is unconditional love, that is the channels and frequencies of love, joy, peace, harmony, unity, beauty, patience, truth, compassion, and gratitude. And within all of those factions, we would find that we would have all the solutions for any problem or substance that need, to be corrected, for lack of a better word. And ultimately, a lot of people will say that they love you. And I'm going to tell you that I love you right now, too. But I truly love you. And there is truly that possibility for a person to love each and every person that he may or may not encounter. But it's a beautiful thing when you can see it through the perspective of God's eyes, His creation, what you have, how you use it, what it's basically a humongous platform designed for us to live in and experience life in and go up and down in the roller coaster ride that we call life. And it's just basically a boot camp so that we can be prepared for when the time may come that we must maintain our own world and our own home, in which we also have others who depend and work with us. Because we're all a team and we all thrive as one. We have one pinch in the road, and then we come and aid that pinch as a team and get the flow back on track. We don't just move on and leave behind the people that are family, that believe and know what it is that we believe and know, because that is the way and it's the only one, but it is a universal one and it is very much obtainable and very much real. And things come like martial arts. When you start to really believe it, you just start to know what to do in order to basically prepare yourself. I mean, really mean that. You just know what to do. You just sort of, know your basics so you don't hurt yourself. But yeah, man, as long as you know how to work a muscle and what feels right and what feels wrong, then you will know what to do to prepare yourself to protect not only yourself, but everyone that you love and everyone that is unable to protect themselves. And honestly, there's no better feeling than being able to grant that for somebody when they were under the impression that there was no help. Anyways, it's a wonderful journey, kids, and ultimately I didn't really specify mostly on most of the things that I was thinking I was going to get into. Positive thoughts. How do we work and serve God? We use our thoughts and our intentions with our thoughts, and we connect it to our hearts, to the feeling of like, man, I remember on my birthday, somebody I hadn't seen in years called me and asked me how I was doing and wished me a happy birthday, and I missed that person and I felt touched, and it was just wonderful. I loved that thought, that intent, that action, that feeling, right? So just connect that kind of vibration with your thoughts, that you want to help the world and serve the Lord by basically doing what He designed you to do. You know, He gave us our power of thought. He gave us our will and our heart to guide us, and we all have, well, we have our souls. And so basically, you know, as long as you put your heart and mind together, then you know everything will come together, and it'll do its. You'll just start to be an activated vessel of God living your life, and actually recognizing others like you walking by on the street. You know, you see, like today I was at Taco Bell, and before I left, I just in my thought to the cashier guy, I thought, hey man, thank you so much. Very professional. It was very pleasant. Thank you so much for your service. I mean, you did a great job. Appreciate you. That's what I thought in my mind, and I thought it towards him. And he was literally helping another customer, and literally in that moment, just right when I finished saying that, picked his hat up right off his head just a little bit, as into like, you know, uh, just get comfortable because it was bugging him or something, put it back on, like all subtle, all real, all one. It's literally a life experience that I just had today, and I have them every day, everywhere I go. And it's all about what I think and how I'm expressing what my thoughts are, and what the intent of those thoughts are bringing, which is love. I just want you to know that I can see the impressive you-ness in who you are and how you treat others and what you bring. And I love that about you. And I hope that that continues to shine in each and every single one of you that do it, because man, when things are as gloomy as they are in today's day and age, it is literally those shining dots on this planet that light up the world. Over and out.